Each and trick or treat.
Trick or treat, surprise, we're live.
Each and every one of you. How did this happen? Well, it's October.
It's
When
October.
we say we're gonna be on a regular schedule, nope, doesn't happen. It doesn't happen.
Yeah, wow, it's been a crazy month, right?
Yeah.
Leading up to right now.
I think from here to the end of the year it'll be crazy, crazy, crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, Shamim.
Hello.
Glad Adrian had an awesome 4th birthday.
Yes. Amazing.
Yes, this is the shirt that you gave me.
Nice.
We're all getting gifts. What did you do for Adrian's party? I know you went to some kind of a gym place.
Fun. Oh, and Meredith is here too.
Meredith Duckworth.
Meredith is saying Halloween hay.
Hey. What? Oh, yeah.
She's saying boo hay.
It's a...
Is that what that is?
Yes.
Oh, Justin.
And
Thank
Justin.
you, Justin.
Oh, the gang's all here.
Yay.
This is all we need.
I know. This is so good. I'm so glad. You guys all came and joined us even short notice. We never scheduled anything today because we weren't sure when we were going to be able to do this today.
Very impromptu.
Yes.
Glenn is asking, is the book done? Why, no. Why, no. But we want to put out a show this week.
We did.
We couldn't last week, but today we were set up with a really, really fun interview with Vera Strange.
Yes.
And she is an author.
Author that does the Disney Chills book series. And they're really fun book series geared toward tweens, but I read one of them and I was like, wow, this is amazing, and now I'm going to read all of them. So we're going to talk all about that with her. Well, we'll share that on the episode. We already recorded the interview, so today we're doing our wraparounds.
We talked about her writing for Star Wars and Darth Vader. She really loves villains. And we talked Leatherface and Halloween.
Yes.
So yeah, people are asking about the book. I think I've been going for 3 days straight just writing the index.
So we had to submit a proof copy of the hardcover, which we finally did over the weekend. But now little bits, and the proof copy is more for the pictures and the cover itself and things like that. That had to be submitted. But now we're just doing the very fine details until, October 14th is
We'll
our...
be jamming for another
is our
10
big day.
days.
Yeah, so maybe next week we might not even do an episode either because...
Well, it's Halloween, so we'll talk about Sarah's favorite Saw genre and the Hostel movies and all those kind of...
Ooh, the what? Hostel?
Yeah.
What?
And all that really gory... That just took things to the next level in terms of horror movies.
Ah. Hey, Don Glover's here too. Yay. I think Corwin November, right? Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, so we're going to kick off Halloween.
Woo! Yeah, this works out perfect. Our interview.
Oh,
with
yeah.
Vera Strange.
Yes.
Yeah.
We talked all about the dark side of fandom.
Yeah.
Well, no, we didn't. We talked about dark side of like Star Wars and Disney in terms of the characters. Ursula and Maleficent and Darth Vader.
Okay, so in the chat, we want to know who your favorite Disney villains are. Okay. That's your homework.
But you can't name Maleficent, Evil Queen,
Why not?
or Ursula.
Why not?
Because those are the go-tos.
But I like Maleficent.
Just trying to make it more fun.
I know. Okay. Well, who's your favorite obscure Disney villain? How about that?
Shamim says his favorite villain is Peppa Pig.
Nice. All right.
Do you know Peppa Pig, Sarah?
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay.
Yzma. Yes. So Bryn has actually cosplayed as Yzma. She makes a very good Yzma. All right. Amazing.
All righty.
So, should we record our
Yes.
wraparounds here?
Yep. And Shamim, we'll talk about your friend, the Cosmic Monkey, in just a bit.
Okay. Here we go, everybody. Woohoo! This is what you can look forward to on this Countdown to Halloween, episode 391 of Skywalking Through Neverland.
Hey, Skywalkers! It's October, and do you know what that means? It's Halloween month! And the best part of our countdown to Halloween is that I can play this for Sarah.
I should have known. I should have known when I saw the pumpkin on your computer.
I was trying to hide it. Surprise! That's Sarah's favorite part of Halloween, is hearing that Halloween 3 jingle over and over and over
He
again.
wants it to be his ringtone, but I refuse.
Oh, come on. Oh,
No.
come to think of it, I need my Halloween theme as my ringtone right now.
Yes, you do.
Yes, I'll do that after we
that
record.
I will accept.
Okay, good. Good. All right, now with all that out of the way, we want to welcome you back to Skywalking Through Neverland. I am Richard Woloski, and now everyone please say hello to my sweetie wife Sarah, who is the Season of the Witch.
Ooh, I like being a witch. I like witches. Witches.
Maybe later on we can watch Season of the Witch.
That or Hocus Pocus 2 again. I'm down with both.
Sure. You know what Season of the Witch is.
I don't.
That's Halloween 3.
No. Oh.
Gotta keep on playing it until you love it as
That's-
much as I do.
You know what? When fandoms collide, well, with us, fandoms do not collide in terms of horror movies. You are like such a horror movie fan. I am totally not, and the Venn diagram of our relationship just parts right there.
Right, but I like the innocent horror movies, like
Yeah.
Halloween. You barely saw any blood. I like that, and movies that don't show the gore and the guts, because the more you see, the more you just fall out of it.
It's bad.
It's what you don't see that's what scares you, like Jaws.
I do agree with that. Yes. And I mean, you know, you've expanded my horizons a little bit with that, and I've expanded your horizons with things like Descendants, Disney
Mhm.
Descendants. So
I watch Descendants. You
Yes.
watch Poltergeist.
there you go.
See, that's why we get along so well.
That's very true. All right, Skywalkers. Well, you are here at your enthusiastic podcast destination for the many decades of your Star Wars, Disney, and Marvel fandom. As Meredith is saying in our Sky Chat right now, this is your spooky destination for all things Star Wars, Marvel, and Disney.
Yeah. Can I do it one more time?
Not if you want your Wookiee hug.
Okay. I want a Wookiee hug. So
Okay.
so you go away, Silver Shamrock.
Okay. All right, this Wookiee hug that we're giving you this week will banish the Silver Shamrock.
Sounds good.
Also, a little sprinkle of pixie dust to get us through the Halloween season.
Now, we are your enthusiastic podcast destination for the many decades of the Star Wars, Disney, and Marvel fandom. Did you already say that?
I did.
Okay.
I wasn't sure where
I
you were
was
going
so
with that.
focused on
I'm
co-
playing Halloween?
Yes.
I'm playing this jingle?
Yeah, I was trying to secretly
All
try to
right.
find the play button
Well,
again. All right.
here we are in the
I
notes.
wasn't paying attention.
Okay, that's much as obvious.
So. Okay.
I love
But do you know what
though.
is obvious?
What?
That we are being sponsored by Small World Vacations, and they are a diamond level Disney vacation planner travel agency and can help you book your trip to a Disney park around the world or on the Galactic Star Cruiser. And best of all, this service is eerily free. It's so free that it's spooky. So head over there to smallworldvacations.com for a no obligation price quote and tell them Skywalking Through Neverland sent you.
Now, we are recording this from Long Beach, California on October 4th, 2022. Richard, what happened today in Star Wars history?
Well, I'm so glad you asked, because we have got to wish a big 76th happy birthday to Marsha Lucas.
Yay!
And someday we'll get her on the show.
Well, that must be in your book.
Well, yes, it is. Coming soon to a Amazon or Skywalking Through Neverland site near you. So Marsha Lucas, we all know, she was the wife of George Lucas while he was making Star Wars. She really pumped the emotion into Star Wars, Empire, and Jedi.
She was the editor, one of the editors.
Yeah. She was one of the editors who really put together the whole ending Death Star battle of Star Wars, and she's the one who said, hey, you know what? Obi-Wan's just kind of standing around the last quarter of the movie. Why don't we kill him off? Now, you go and tell Alec Guinness this, okay? So, which was a great decision.
Mm-hmm.
And for The Empire Strikes Back, George said, hey, could you really deal with all of the emotional scenes?
Nice.
And the same for Return of the Jedi. If two characters had to really get down and deep, like the Luke and Leia discussion on the Ewok bridge, or Luke unmasking Darth Vader, that's all Marcia Lucas there. So anything that has to deal with emotion, let's get Marcia in on this.
So Marsha Lucas, then I have to thank for my love of Star Wars.
Oh, she cut the
Han
big
and Leia scenes.
Han and Leia love scene on the Millennium Falcon. And I know in the Howard Kazanjian book she's putting down all of the rest of the Star Wars films, but I think it's more because hey, the Star Wars films are my baby, like fandom. The Star Wars films are my baby; they're my thing. Anything else is just superfluous, and I don't like it because this is mine.
Right.
And anything outside of that, someone is going to just squish.
Right. It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, and I think the same with her. It's I can understand. It didn't go in the direction she wanted to go, so she had some not so great things to say about it. But you know what? Understandable coming from your point of view. So Marcia, irregardless, we want to wish you a big happy 76th birthday.
Woohoo!
A big happy. Did I say happy yet?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, speaking of today in Star Wars history, you may have noticed we did not put out an episode last week, and this is because we were putting the finishing touches on part 2, our part 2 book proof. Woo! It's submitted! Woo! So be on the lookout, everybody, for pre-orders coming soon to our website, skywalkingthroughneverland.com. And if you're part of the Skywalking Force, we will be giving you guys a special coupon code in your Patreon inbox. So make sure to check that out.
Now, would you say that this volume has more than the first volume? I would say yes.
Yeah.
I would say most definitely yes. Because this last half has got a lot of Obi-Wan Kenobi stuff and Andor. We try to fit as much current day Star Wars in as possible.
I had to add a new color coding, a couple new things there.
Much to Sarah's chagrin, and I say that because, like, okay, Rich, the book is locked. Any new line you put in there is gonna knock the whole thing out of whack. But we gotta fit it in there. We've gotta fit it in there.
And we did.
So
yeah.
this is gonna be jam packed with more stuff. All right. With that, let's jump right into our conversation with Vera Strange, the author of the new Once Upon a Scream.
It's one of her Disney Chills books, and she has done 7 of these so far, and they're geared toward tweens. And but we talk a lot adult.
We do. We talk about Halloween. We talk about horror movie icons. But you know what? Let's instead of talking about it, let's hear it as it actually rolls out.
All right, Skywalker. So you watching now, you'll hear that on the podcast episode this week. All right.
It's time for a shout out, and you know what that means? We gotta shout out all of the Skywalking Force because it's the beginning of the month. What month is it?
October.
Halloween month.
Yes, it is. So we want to give a huge shout out and thank you to Anthony Kakias,
Blake from the Blake and Sal Show,
Blessed Cheesemaker,
Bryn McKinnon.
Carl Fox.
You know what we need to do? Like, we need to horrorize these like they do in The Simpsons.
Oh,
So,
that'd be cool.
Put like a fun adjective. Didn't think about that until right now, so it'll take too long to figure out. So where are we here?
Carol Cantwell.
Creepy Carol Cantwell. Hey, it writes itself.
Cheekafant.
Creepy Christopher Marino. All right, not the best idea. Say it.
Kooky Courtney Turkle. Turkel. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Delirious Darren Irvine.
Now I have to think of a bunch of D words.
Demented Dave Kerwin.
I need a thesaurus. I can't. It's the afternoon. My thoughts are like gone. Delirious. Did you say that? Delirious Don Glover.
Well, use it again. It's a good word.
Gruesome Garrett Sessions.
Oh, there you go. Goofy Glenn Stein. Hey, Glenn.
Jay.
Jay, we're on Jeff Long.
J-
Jumpin' Jeff Long. Just run with it.
Jack-o'-lantern Jennifer Cole.
Oh, see, there you go. Keep it going.
Oh, there's a lot of J's.
Jeremy and Heather Hunt.
Jeremy Stevenson.
John Liang.
John Zancanaro.
Julie Caruana.
Okay, now we got a K.
We said Cookie already.
Yeah.
Uh,
K. You guys gotta help us here.
we need a spooky K word. Killer Kelly Turkel.
Oh man.
Lovable Laura Bryce. Ludicrous Lisa Barry.
Yeah, I was gonna say loony. Uh-oh, Meredith.
Murderous.
Murderous Meredith. Melancholy Michael Corbett.
Sure.
I mean, that's kind of Halloween-y, right?
Oh, okay.
Mellifluous. No, I don't. That's not a word.
Maleficent Michael Nip.
There we go.
Need another M. Mad Mike Sanders.
Melodious Mike Ward. Wait, that didn't make sense at all, but that's okay.
N.
All I can think of is nice, which is bad. 9-inch nails. No.
Nancy Steinman. We need a P word.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh, this is hard, you guys. We gotta come on. Oh, what's up with my phone?
P.
Perfidious. Patricia Vittori. Thank you.
Thank you, Cora Amber. You know the P word quick. Another P hunting word. P. Phantom Patrick Pine.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Okay. We have Patty Hammond.
Yep. Oh, here we go. Petrified Patty Hammond. Petrified Patty Hammond.
Okay, another P word.
Party. Party Patty
Party
Nazarian.
with Patty Nazarian.
Yep. I still like Perfidious again. Oh, Patricia's watching us. Yay, Patricia. I like Perfidious Peter and Norma Heitman. We'll do that again.
All right. Ridiculous Reynold Gobay.
Oh, nice. Spider Scott Carmichael.
Scary Scott Hume.
Oh, darn, no more S's.
Terrifying Terry Lee.
Oh, there we go.
Wicked Wayne Kwong.
Oh, dude, you're on a roll. Weird Wesley McCombs.
And
Werewolf.
Win the Werewolf Patterson. Oh, that wasn't too bad.
I hope you guys enjoyed that. So I feel like we didn't give who do we? Hold on, the J's.
We didn't start this until the J's.
Well, no, but the J's.
Oh no,
there
we
were
did
a
it
lot
with
of J words. A B C D. F,
No,
G.
we did it from the
okay.
A's and the B's.
Oh right, okay. So alarming Anthony Kakias. Okay, Blake. Blood curdling Blake from the Blake and Sal show, and bizarre Blessed Cheesemaker, and broomstick Bryn McKinnon.
Oh, okay.
That's so cute.
I'm happy with all of that.
Okay.
Okay.
Abhorrent.
We won't cut any of that nonsense out.
No, that was fun. I love it. And we just want to give a huge thank you to the Skywalking Force. You help us every month with,
Well, paying for the uploads of all of these shows up on Libsyn.
On the Skywalking Network.
That ain't cheap.
No.
So thank you. That's where you're. Once again, I always like telling the Skywalking Force where their funds are going.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. So thank you so much, you guys. You really help us out each month, and also the time that we devote to putting out the show and all of our shows each week or each month. That is just so helpful. It does. Yeah. There's no words.
It means the world. And
yes.
thank you, and thank you once again. Well, that wraps up episode 391 of Skywalking Through Neverland. We want to thank Vera Strange, or was it Jennifer Brody? We want to thank her for joining us, and we want to thank Patricia Vittori, who we think is still in the chat over here, for setting up our discussion with Vera, and that was one of the most fun discussions we've had in a long, long time. Mm-hmm. When you talk horror movie villains, you can't go wrong. And we want to thank all of you Skywalkers for listening, for hanging in there with our weird schedule,
Yes.
and for coming onto our last minute recordings of our wraparounds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
we
so
didn't
amazing.
know we were going to do this until you knew it.
Yeah, exactly. So thanks for turning on your notifications, all of you Skywalkers who showed up right now. We really appreciate it. Are you guys interested in our book, Today in Star Wars History, Part 1?
Or part 2.
Well, Part 1 is now available on Amazon, or it's available on our website, and very soon, Part 2 will be available for pre-order. Woohoo! So look for that.
Now, we'd also want to thank our sponsor, Small World Vacations, for their continued support. Thinking of a trip to a Disney park? Maybe in November, like us?
Yeah?
Well, you can fill out a Get a Quote form at smallworldvacations.com today. Their vacation planning travel service is free of charge, so check it out and tell them who sent us.
Skywalking through Neverland.
Or Skynet.
Everyone, we're waiting on you. Now, would you like to support Skywalking Through Neverland and get a shout out each month on the show? Well, you can consider supporting us through the Skywalking Force, which is our Patreon. You guys have access to bonus content in the form of our Zoom discussions that are recorded on the latest Disney Plus shows, such as Obi-Wan Kenobi, Ms. Marvel. Right now we're doing She-Hulk and Andor.
And in a couple of weeks, we'll be doing Tales of the Jedi.
Yes. Well, also, if you're part of the Skywalking Force right now, you will be getting a coupon code to use to purchase Part 1 and or Part 2 of our book, Today in Star Wars History. And this bonus content, it begins at only $5 a month, so head to skywalkingforce.com and have a look at the options available. And thank you guys to those of you who are already part of the Skywalking Force. And now I want to give you guys a little preview, although if you're listening to this on Thursday, you might see it. But Richard and I and a bunch of Skywalkers are going to be at the Oogie Boogie Bash, and we have some outfits planned. And I'm very excited because with our books coming out, Part 1 and Part 2, I'm going to be a newsie with my friend Bryn McKinnon. We're going to be newsies. We're going to be running around DCA with little newspapers proclaiming that Part 2 is available soon. I'm so excited.
You'll be running around with what?
Papes. I'm sorry, with papes. Papes. I'm so excited. So, gotta look for those pictures and video because I'm gonna enlist Richard to be our picture and video taker.
Well, I'll be Party Thor.
That too.
I'll
yes.
be partying it up.
But you're also gonna be Party Thor with a camera.
I'm always Party Thor with a camera.
I know, it's true. Seize the day. Yes, I'm so excited.
All right, now we are part of the Skywalking Network,
Skynet.
where you can find other great shows like Talking Apes,
The Max Effects Podcast.
The Neverland Clubhouse,
And the Neverland Clubhouse, we just put out an episode on D23 Expo. Now, I know you're saying, oh my gosh, it's been so long since D23 Expo, but this is going to be a really good companion piece to our Skywalking D23 Expo content because we go over some of the panels that we did not go over in our previous content, like the Disney branded channel content and stuff like the Muppets Mayhem and things, so it's really fun. Make sure you give that a listen. Neverland Clubhouse.
Totally Tell Me Everything,
Star Warsologies, and there's another show coming out tomorrow for Star Warsologies all about holograms in Star Wars.
Halloween and Star Wars.
Holograms.
I hear what I want to hear.
I know.
But holograms are fun too. And the YouTube shows, Collectopolis, and there's a really fun show coming up with Thomas Spina. Gotta give a huge shout out to Kevin Toft and Ernie Moreno. They did a really good show and a really fun discussion with our good friend Tom Spina.
Awesome. Well, we are very excited about Halloween season, so make sure to follow us on social media, everyone. We are at Skywalking Pod for Twitter and Instagram, and we also have our Facebook group. So search Facebook for Skywalking Through Neverland, request to join the group, like the page. We love it when you do that, and you can also email us, share@skywalkingthroughneverland.com.
Now, don't forget to stick around for bloopers and other fun bits that didn't make it into the show. And speaking of social media, watch our Instagram because on Thursday we're going to be blowing it up with a lot of Oogie Boogie videos.
Woohoo! Yeah, the Turkells will be there as well. We're going to have a lot of fun.
Now, always remember to what?
It's almost time, kids. The clock is ticking. Be in front of your TV sets for the horathon.
Turn it off. No. Never remember that.
We'll remember next week. All right. There you have it.
Nice. I don't know. Can you guys hear that? The happy Halloween? I'm sure you can.
I'm going to pause it.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, y'all.
Yay. Well, you gotta load the car.
Yeah, I can leave it an hour.
I gotta edit. You gotta do the book.
You gotta revoke
Yes.
my Wookiee hug now?
Yes, I am. Well, you brought it on yourself.
That's very
Think of
true.
that next week.
That's very, very true.
All right, Skywalkers, we're going to say goodbye and listen in for the interview on the podcast episode. Yay! Thank you for joining us. We love you guys chatting.
Later, days.
Bye,
Later, Gator.
everybody. Oh, something changed. Here we go.